Well, Nico, I was going to express some disappointment. I'd seen you all week just wearing your hair normal, but you came in and satisfied me here. You went back to the creative hairstyle.
Got the palm tree back in play.
Yeah, is that what we call this?
Yeah, this is my palm tree, you know.
It makes sense with Max Holloway fighting on the top of your card.
Nah, Florida.
Florida.
Man, I represent my place. He represents Hawaii.
Yeah, fair enough then. I think a lot of people were really excited for this fight. The moment it was announced, they're like, okay, like this is going to be a banger, fight of the night potential.
Oh, yeah.
Is that how you felt about it when you got presented this matchup with Jeff Neal?
Yeah, I was excited instantly. Like, let's do it. You know, I know that dude's a striker. I like striking. I'm gonna get out there and I'm gonna throw my hands. He's gonna throw his, and it's gonna be fun. Somebody's getting lifted up.
People in his circles try to say that they feel his boxing, his stand-up is some of the best, not just in the division, in all the UFC. When you have prepared for this fight, watched this tape, what do you make? Do you think that's a reasonable assumption, or is that overplaying it a little too much?
He's a great striker. I'm not taking anything from him. Everyone can knock anyone out in the sport, you know, especially at where we're at. And we all, I would say, are good everywhere. You know, you can't really look down upon any of the guys that fight in this division in striking or in grappling or in anything, because they're good. You know, like everyone up here, we're here for a reason. You know, there's a reason they chose him to fight me. You know, is to see some stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get out there and just give them a great show, and we're gonna fight the shit out of each other, man. That's all I know.
He's kind of being on the tail end of the top 15, like he's kind of alternating in and out, like maybe that 15 spot, 14 spot. Did you feel this is the kind of matchup that you should have got in terms of your career progression after the last win against Means?
Yeah, you know, I was satisfied. That's why I took the fight. You know, I was offered something else, and I wasn't really happy. I was like, come on, man, I feel like I want something with some real hype, you know, not like, oh, he was here, he made a good display. But
what was the other one?
I'm not going to be doing all that stuff. But, like, this was a better chance, a better opportunity for me. You know, I get another guy who's known for knocking people out just like me. So let's go out there and do this, man.
Do you think this basically plays out as a stand-up fight?
Oh, we're going to get out there and bang, man. That's what's going down. There's nothing against you. You guys see how I fight. I get out there and I'm throwing hands. You know, I'm throwing hands, feet, knees, elbows, whatever I hit you in the face with.
If you get the win here, I mean, where do you go from that one? It'd be, you know, a nice run. You just had pretty much the one loss in the stretch of late. Do you feel like this puts you, top 10 fight? Kind of keep moving up the division here?
I don't care. I want to be the champion. So put me whatever road takes me that belt.
The top of the division, kind of complicated right now. Who do you think should get the next shot at Kamaru Usman? You know, we got the Colby Covingtons out there. He's fighting Robbie Lawler next week. Of course, Jorge Masvidal, all these Leon Edwards. Who do you think is the most deserving title contender right now?
Man, you can't ever take Lawler away from a title, man. That dude's just a legend. He gets in there every time and breaks faces, you know? And that last fight of his was totally a fluke. You know, like, just, you know, I would have been like, but it happens to us, you know? I would say Covington and Lawler, because Covington was already interim, and I don't know why he didn't fight, but I would say those two. And then after that, the winner of the Edwards and Masvidal sounds pretty decent to get in there with those guys.
I'm sure from your perspective, you'd love to have Robbie Lawler be the champion when you get to the top. I'm sure in terms of style matchup.
I would love to just fight him, because I've watched him train at American Top Team when I was there. You know, like, I've seen him for so long, and I've idolized, like, his knockout power. So let's do it. I'll go in there and fight a legend. Eventually, you got to fight who you look up to in the sport if you're good enough. So I'm down for that.
Last thing, I know you had talked before about when you leaving ATT and kind of going to do your own thing. You're a couple camps, couple fights into that. How's the comfort level change? How are you feeling in terms of your preparation for this one, kind of after that, moving away?
Girl, I feel amazing. You know, I'm stronger, faster than any that I've ever been. More technical, just everything's firing right now. And I feel like I'm hitting new levels. So don't blink when we're in there. It's going to be fire.
Looking forward to it, man. Thank you for the time. Appreciate it. Thanks, man.